Young Ethan, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Long time no see.
I know, but your last fight, you I don't know, you put a statement out that night, didn't you? James Moorcroft. And I think people probably looked at that fight and thought, he'll be tested here.
Yeah, he come off a good win. He beat Nathan Bennett in unbelievable fashion. He's second round stoppage, and obviously going into the fight, I needed to be switched on. I needed the best performance, and I wanted to do that because a couple of fights before, it weren't my best performance, but I got what I wanted, proved to everyone that I can do what I've been saying I can do, and yeah, went to plan.
That's one of the things, what you've been saying you can do all along. It's like, people talk about punch power and all that, and funny enough, I was saying to your opponent, Owen, I was saying, but he hits hard enough, but people don't want to be hit by him. And you're sort of saying that's what you've said all along, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different with these 8-ounce gloves. Obviously, sparring in these 16-ounce gloves, getting punched by people, they're just going to walk through you. But when you've got those little 8-ounce gloves on the night, the adrenaline's rushing, like anyone can do damage. And even after the fight, when I saw James Moorcroft, who was all sound, he was very marked up as well. And like, obviously, it might not have shown it in the fight, but
I mean, as well, you weren't.
Yeah, well, I mean, just saying, I punching people, they're not going to be. If I keep punching them, they're not going to be wanting to stand in front of me all night. So I plan on doing the same March 16th.
I know you believe in yourself, and you always have fully. But when you get a win like that, does that sort of bolster your own sort of self-belief and confidence? Saying, yeah, I can beat these people.
Yeah, it was a career's best, and he's a fully grown man. He's been around for quite a while. He's had 22 fights, so he's double what I had. So
a lot of people favoured him as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bookies had him favourite as well. But obviously, none of that matters. Same as going March 16th, Owen's going to think he's going to beat me, and I expect nothing less. But coming March 16th, I'm training hard, putting in the most I can, and I expect myself to give myself the best performance, and I can make it an easy night with anyone in the ring if the best Eithan James turns up.
I know it's a very glib sort of thing to say, but it is a fun fight, isn't it? Because it's like I say, he's fairly all action, isn't he? Sort of, whereas you would like the classical amateur with all the pedigree, but so the mix is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it catch fire, this fight. Like I've shown I can stand and trade if I need to and pick pockets, and that's only just come up. That's only just going to keep getting better and better with me moving on, training in the gym. I've got perfect sparring in the gym. I've got Ben Vaughan. He's come forward all action. He's wanted to be senior. He'll come through. Sparring Kieran Conway. He's just won his British Eliminator. So the gym's doing very well. We're all pushing on, and couldn't ask for a better environment to prepare for this fight.
I say for people who might sort of think you're like I say, a glorified amateur with all the skills in the world, but you fight a certain way. I mean, people probably don't realise you're an absolute lunatic in the gym, aren't you, with sparring? You don't spar the way you get told to, do you?
No,
you do everything you're not told to.
Everyone probably thinks I'll just hit a move in the spars as well, but I'm probably complete opposite. I like to get stuck in sparring. Yeah, you come down.
Your coach doesn't like it, does he?
We try to practice it, but that's my natural basics. That's natural to me, so I need to work on things that could happen in the ring that I'm not used to, and obviously working on it in the gym pays off, because I needed to stick and trade with Moorcroft, I needed to stick and trade with Keenan Wainwright, and then both paid off in the long run.
I mean, your sparring is kind of like those sort of dog rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with the boys that we've got in the gym. It's hard spars, but that's what you need.
You don't spar with Kieran, do you?
Yeah.
He's big though, isn't he?
Yeah, but obviously he's good level. Obviously, sparring's different. Obviously, he's not. I don't expect
super middle, is he?
Middle, he's at.
He's big middle.
Yeah, he's a big middle. He was a big super welter. He probably could fight at super middle if he wanted to.
He got a good win last time out, didn't he?
Yeah, he boxed Linus. He got a good win.
Yes.
I think 4th round stoppage he got. But we all know he can box like that, and we all know he does hit. His record might not show it, but definitely does hit.
Your WBO belt still looks nice and shiny, but a domestic belt for this one as well. You've got to be happy with that, and because I think you're one of these people that probably like to take it step by step.
Yeah, obviously, 2 years ago when I was supposed to box Parker, it was supposed to be for the English originally, so I was happy. I was happy with the English title back then, and I'm just as happy with it now. So it's just another belt to pick up, add to the collection, and then get past Owen Cooper and move on.
And it kind of does nicely lead you into the British, doesn't it?
Yeah, hopefully we're going to try and get something like Eliminator sorted, so it would set us up nice for the British, English, European. Just need the British to tick it off, and then keep moving on. You
don't need to keep it a secret. I mean, Harry Scarf was a possibility for this show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big possibility. Until a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, I thought it was all sort of set in terms, but obviously he's got a better opportunity ahead, so you can't blame a man for taking the best opportunity. That's what I was doing with him. Can't turn down an opportunity that comes knocking. So all the best to him. Hopefully he gets the job done, and then somewhere down the line get an even bigger fight.
I was going to say though, when I looked at that, I was thinking, well, if you do the best of what you do, even though they call him Horrible Harry, he would have an horrible night against you, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I don't think people know. I can be just as horrible and awkward to fight. I've shown it in my last fight, but it would have been a nice, boring fight for the crowd to go to 12 rounds with.
Yeah, it might not have been a sort of,
Probably might not have catch fire, but at the end of the day, I'm there to win, and I'm sure he would have been there to win as well. So
his fight against Echo wasn't bad, was it? And people might have thought that would have been a bit of a stinker, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I thought, to be fair, he did a lot better than what I thought. But Echo getting on a bit now. That's why I was going to be happy to take the Echo fight. Just timing. Boxing's funny. Everyone was saying it today. It's up and down. At 1 minute he's up there for world level, and then I've got one tricky night, bad performance. Probably could put on a lot better performance against his lad, and then just back down to the start. So it's all ups and downs.
What do you think of Owen as a fighter? Have you seen much of him?
I've been obviously seen him. He's been on a lot of same shows. He was on the same show as me out there. Been on a few England camps with him. Been away with him on England camps. I think we shared a room, to be fair. But
He didn't get mentioned at the top
nah,
table. Yeah.
Dev mentioned it to me earlier, and I actually forgot. But yeah, we boxed on the WSB undercard together. And
Did you make him a cup of tea in the morning and all that?
Nah, don't drink tea, mate, or coffee. Energy drinks for me. But no, been around him. He's a nice lad, like just as like I am. But yeah, his style is nothing that I haven't seen before and I can't deal with. So if the best Eithan James up, I can beat anyone.
The lovely fact is, but the two of you at this stage of your career, for the English title, are both putting your records on the line. I mean, you could both have easily gone off in different directions, couldn't you? But it's I don't know. There's something in the air at the moment. People seem more prepared to fight, don't they?
Yeah, boxing's taking off. Like everything that's happening out in Saudi, love to be out in one of those shows, but you've got to take these hard fights to get there. Just because it's start getting back to the old days. Just because you take a loss on your record doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of these big fighters that are taking losses here and there, and now they're up at the top. Look, Parker got knocked out by Joyce a year or so ago, and now he's at the top fighting against who's he fighting?
Who's that, sorry?
Parker's fighting Zhang.
Zhang, yeah.
Yeah. So all these fights, just a loss on your record. As long as you're taking these big fights, doesn't mean shit.
I think a lot of the time, particularly in the heavyweights, maybe you're always just one win away from being back in something big, aren't you? So I know the saying goes, it's like, I know you don't want to think like this, but if you lost this one and jumped straight into another good fight,
people are going to think, if I lose, people are going to think it's an opportunity, and what everyone's been saying is true, but don't see myself losing March 16th, so that's it.
So how's life in Northampton, sort of land of the cobblers? Any misses on the go yet? Sort of any wedding bells?
Nah, nowhere near that yet, mate. Got my little one, happy with her, just chilling. So yeah, just boxing, my career full time ahead.
In the football, you're starting to get a little bit of recognition there, aren't you?
Yeah, cobblers are great. Got me in a couple of times now, so hopefully March 16th, get another belt, take it on the pitch, get more of the cobblers fans coming down.
Do you like when you do that? I mean, I went with Ryan Garner to Southampton just before Christmas when he took his belt on Mitch, and I think it's the amount of times you get stopped by people afterwards and in the lounges and things like that, and you meet, it's opportunity for ticket selling, for sponsors, just meeting new people around the football club. It can have a whole load of benefits, can't it?
Yeah, it's a good opportunity. Obviously, where we go, it's mainly all the sponsors go, so it's good to mingle in with them, bring up other opportunities. Obviously, big year ahead, so mingling with them. But just meeting people in general, like a lot of kids don't know who I am, but then turn up with my belt. They all want to get a photo and everything, so just want that to keep going on. And
the others sort of say, I'll be there at the next one.
Yeah, exactly. So I got a few more jumping on this time. I'm sure I probably need more tickets towards the end. I reckon I'll need, but
it's not the worst journey in the world, is it?
No, it's what I think less than an hour on a train.
This is on the motorway as well, isn't it? It's not like
a lot closer than Telford
in Birmingham.
Yeah, Telford's a trek, but Birmingham, it's a lot closer, a lot more people.
Anyway, show all your fans what Del Barnett's looking like these days.
Oh, bit of a mess. Getting it shorter. Can't keep these long hairs.
What, if you take the beard off, you're still getting a boy band, wouldn't you?
Oh. No, I shaved my beard off over Christmas, and I was like, never again will I have a fully shaved face. But
really?
Beard staying.
Proper young, was you?
Yeah. Oh, I looked terrible. I looked like I was 13 again. So yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I was an ugly 13-year-old, so I can imagine not looking like that. I don't want to look like that again.
Heath, it's good to see you, man.
You too. Thank you very much.
Take care, mate.
Cheers.